Charmaine Jones from the Burial's Naturals and K Susika Evolutionary Empowerment. And today we're going to do an empowerment message. Now, we just had a full moon in Virgo last night. And this full moon asked us to do some reflection on, what have I learned in the past 6 months? What have I mastered in the past 6 months? Another question is, like, how can I be of service, like using my gift? So these are the kind of questions that were answered during the full moon. Unconsciously, I guess, subconsciously, super consciously, I took the time out to ask these questions consciously. So I made a little journal entry on it. But what we're going to do today, as far as our empowerment message goes, we're going to ask the universe, what is it I need to work on? What is it within myself I need to look at and I need to master? So I made some empowerment cards. I also made some little, I don't even know what to call them, but they have little messages on them, and so far they've been pretty accurate. So we're going to do that first. I'm going to ask the universe, what is it that I need to work on? What is it that I need to master within myself this month? So we're like mid-month to the end. So mid-month to the end of the month, what is it that I need to master within myself? Because we want to empower you to move forward in life, knowing that it is you who has the control over the manifestations that occur in your life. And I'm going to shuffle this one more time. And I'm not going to pull from this deck. I'm going to let them see what messages can just come out. What is it that my viewers need to master mid-month to the end of the month? And the first two cards that came out, oh my goodness, are, I can't really see it, healing, and it says 3D to 5D. So from this, I'm seeing that we have some deep issues that we need to heal, saying from 3D to 5D. So that's talking about our physical realm on into the spiritual realm. So there's some things that this three-dimensional form that we live in, because your body is the thing that is the vessel that houses your spirit. And so there are some things that occur in your body, maybe physical ailments that you need to take care of, maybe generational, or I'm hearing hereditary things, so generational curses, because the born into sin thing that people have, the understanding of being born into sin is these pure spirits of ours have been born or incarnated into these bodies that carry karma. So it's telling you that in this third dimensional, your fifth dimensional spirit is in this third dimensional form that needs some healing done to it. And what came under it, under the deck, says, well, I'm not going to really take that. That doesn't really go. If it's meant for us to get that, it'll come back out. Give me one more card. So healing, 3D to 5D. What we need to master. We need to master healing our physical body. So that's also taking care of honoring the vessel that houses your soul. Fasting. I'm hearing eating, making better decisions in consumption. So consumption doesn't only mean food and water, doesn't mean your liquids and things that you actually eat. Oh, I need that bright light back. It also is what you allow in your space, the energies you allow in your space, the consumption. What do you listen to? What do you watch? So this is healing that. It is being mindful of what you allow in your space. Okay, so that is what we need to master. This light is slowing down my computer, giving me kind of a lag on my camera. I don't like it. Okay. Oop, another card flew out. Oop, two flew out. So what else it says? Oh my goodness. It says, sage your damn self because you are toxic right now. So we have some toxicity that we need to cleanse out of ourselves, to heal out of ourselves. And the other one thinks is secret lovers. I don't know what y'all got going on. 3D to 5D. So this is saying the lower vibrational frequencies need to be elevated. That's where this healing is going to occur. So if you got something going on low key with somebody, that shit needs to come to the light. Or maybe you guys start seeing each other and you haven't brought your relationship out in the open because it's kind of like third dimensional. So it has some toxicity in it. So it has not been elevated. So what's going to happen is this relationship is going to be elevated into a spiritual place. A lot of things that's been going on is we've had like mass unions going on with soulmates, higher level soulmates, and twin flame unions. And they started off, you know, like in this little bubble phase, but they trigger healing. And what's been going on is they enter into this like toxicity because during the healing phase, a lot of things are brought up that you haven't healed from, you and this person. And so you end up in sort of like this toxic loop that has to be healed. And it's in sage your damn self. So it's saying take time out and take care of your spirituality. So healing these relationships, allowing them to ascend into the etheric, allowing them to elevate in frequency so that they don't become more destructive in your life, so you don't accumulate more karma in this flesh being. So since it was I got gum in my mouth, and that is so wrong to have going on when I'm on camera. I know. I just don't want to let it go. So you got a problem with it, you don't have to watch. So I have my Moonology deck here. And since we had a full moon in Virgo, I'm going to see what, what messages we got for mid-month to the end of March. What is it that we need to master? So far we need to master healing. We need to bring our frequency up. We need to get rid of this toxicity and this situation with whatever y'all got going on with some secret lovers. That shit is in low frequency right now. It needs to be elevated. It's toxic as fuck right now. So just letting you know. Sometimes we don't want to hear what's out there, what's being said, but you need to. The truth might piss you off before it sets you free. It might piss you off before it sets you free. Okay, Moonology deck. What is it that we need to master this month, mid-month to the end of the month? We got what? A couple weeks left in the end of the month. So you got a couple weeks to master this, and the time doesn't matter. Time is fluid. It's just pointing out that in this time frame, these things will be brought to your attention. These are things that might reach their peak, to where you can't just sit in this shit no more. So the things that you need to master is you need to take care of your vessel that houses your soul. You need to bring the frequency up in your relationships. Okay, it says don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, it could be talking about well, saging your damn self because you're toxic right now. Don't let this toxicity hold you back. This toxicity that you've been sitting in. Now, this toxicity could also, I'm hearing, I got a lot of self-pity, self-sabotage, self-loathing, low self-esteem, fear, anxiety, depression. Don't let this shit hold you back. I'm telling you to save yourself, telling you to heal. It's telling you to release these things and do what you need to do to elevate yourself spiritually, to get out of this energy. And it says surrender to the divine. Let's see. Can you see it? Can you see it? There it is. Surrender to the divine. There is a full moon on this card. I cannot make this stuff up. It says surrender to the divine. So this is about taking that 3D consciousness, elevating it up to the 5D, elevating it to the divine. Walking in your divinity. That's what you'll do as you it looks like. And this soulmate, this secret lovers thing, You're not gonna do this by yourself. Like they have to go through this too. Because it says a new romantic cycle begins. I didn't even read this card when I said that. And this is a new moon in Libra, so there will be balance. And the balance is once you get this third dimensional being healed and take it up there to the fifth dimensional, even this relationship, bring this balance. Look how that goes together. These are two different types of card. And then it says a new moon in Libra. So maybe by the time this full moon goes around to the new moon, this cycle will have been completed, where you will have learned to surrender to the divine and let go of the past. And so this new romantic cycle can begin. And this new romantic cycle, excuse me guys, I get like a lot of like energy surge, and then I start talking really fast, and I can't help it because that's how fast the energy comes to me, and that's how fast the information comes to me, so I can't help it. I'm trying to slow myself down because it happens. It just rushes, and if I don't get it out, then I might forget it. So, see? Forgot. New romantic cycle. Surrender to the divine. Don't let the past hold you back. Okay, I'm going to stop explaining myself to y'all because this be throwing off my vibe. I'll be like hearing what y'all be saying about me in my spirit. Okay, new romantic cycle begins. So by the time you guys move from this Virgo, new moon in Virgo, full moon in Virgo, to the new moon, that will be the time frame that you will complete this cycle, and you will leave these lower frequencies behind. And this healing is going to take place not just within yourself and healing your toxicity, but the toxicity that exists in your relationships right now. And I'm thinking this has something to do with soulmate connection. Yeah. So you have that time frame. Look that up. You look that up and find out how long that time frame is, because you know you can do a lot of things. You have a lot of release and cycles that occur during the phases of the moon. The south node is important. So you might want to look up this letting go of the past. I mean, don't let the past hold you back. And then it's saying the south node. I am not quite familiar with that right now. Maybe let's see if there's something in this book, because I'm feeling like it's important that I tell you some more information on that. So south node. Give me a second. Don't like dead air. Oh! Okay, so it's saying that the south node, like the north node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite of the north node. It relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. So this karmic thing, I just got through talking about releasing the negative karma that is in this third dimensional form, is in this third dimensional body. So this is dealing with the relationships. Also, these people are in relationships with each other, and you, okay, I'm hearing you slept with the 5-dimensional being, but you made a relationship with the 3-dimensional being. So, well, you might have connected with this person. That's where the Secret Lovers card came out. You might have connected with this person intimately, and you connected with their higher self. You connected with their divinity, and they connected with your divinity. But then there's a lot of toxicity in your physical forms that you had to deal with, associated with this karma that is saying, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let this karmic toxicity hold you back. That is why during the phases of this moon, this healing is going to occur. And it's saying that you know, it's about changing that old age programming and conditioning that's stopping you from achieving all that you might. And so it's asking you to think about where you feel stuck on, like where do you feel stuck in your life, and if you're feeling suffocating, it says even toxic. I haven't even read this book. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. It suggests that someone, even you, needs to be released, and there's some kind of addiction going on, unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. Again, unhealthy attachments. These addictions could be alcoholism, they could be gambling, it could be sex addictions, but it can also be an addiction to downing yourself, an addiction to self-sabotage, self-loathing, self-destruction, self-destructive tendencies. When you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes. If staying where you feel easier, even if it feels safer to stay where you are, it is not safe to stay where you are. I'm telling you, the universe, it will push you to growth. You really rather grow. You really rather grow. So you don't want to be stuck in this toxic nature. So this is what you need to master. You need, during this time frame, this is what the universe is guiding us to do some healing. Come up out of this toxicity and to purify this union between soulmates. More specifically, this is what it's telling you to master it. We're going to ask for some advice. Advice of how to master this energy. You know, I'm not gonna use this deck. I don't want to use that deck. That's not gonna give me what I need. It's just what I'm asking. That's gonna be more complicated to read, and I don't want to make this complicated. Conserving my energy, preserving myself. Okay, so let's just let you know. I got this healing mantra deck. Let's see that. Oh, pretty. Yes. Okay. I like to let people see what I'm using because people are like, where's she getting that shit from? Yeah, some of it I got intuitively. Some of it I intuitively purchased. So either way, I listen to my higher self. I listen to the divine, and I do what I'm supposed to do. Are you? So, advice for mid-month to the end of the month for this information that you have given us. Thank you, divine, for the messages that we need healing. We need to increase our frequency. We need to get out of this toxicity within ourselves, because we cannot control what other people are doing. We can control what we are doing, and we're gonna let them other people control what they are doing. What we can do is we can work on our toxicity and elevating our frequency and bringing ourselves out of this dark side or lower vibrational expression of love to ourselves and to one another. So, one more time. I feel like I need to do it one more time. Advice, please. Oh, that did not do right, so maybe 2 more times. Advice, please. Yeah, I did it good. Okay. Advice for mastering what we need to master towards the end of this month, in between these moon cycles that you've showed us. Okay. So several things fell out. Well, oh, they're just really thick cards. Okay. So the first card, I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Now I just said that you cannot do anything about what other people are doing. You can only do something about what you are doing. You can't worry about what this person is doing. This is dissolving judgments. So you can't judge them, and they can't judge you. But what you can do is you can enjoy your journey. You don't have to like what decisions they make, what they're doing, in order for you to make your journey. The next thing says, I can be and do all at once. So I can be a better person and I can do better all at once. This is balancing the brain. So I was saying that we needed to bring some balance, and that is with this new romantic cycle beginning in Libra. It's showing you the scales on this card. Showing you the scales on this card. There's balance going to happen. And it's saying, I can be and do all at once. Balancing the brain. So your advice is to not worry about what other people are doing. Be and do yourself. Be yourself and do you. And love your journey. Okay. Okay. That was pretty cut you know, cut and dry to the point. And I thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you like what I do, or if you feel that someone else may need this message, please share it with them. As far as the notification bell goes, I'm not gonna tell you to click that thing. Yeah, most people do tell you to click it, but I don't pay attention to it, so you know you probably won't either. Anyway, until next time, I love you guys.